I can't believe the FBI just let us take this car and drive away. To be fair, that's pretty stupid on their part. Well, let's be real. It's not like you and I couldn't just disappear. I know we've got trackers now, but there has to be a way to disable them. Between the two of us, we have to know someone who's good at this sort of tech stuff. Are you telling me that nobody we know in the life could handle this? There has to be somebody. Because I'm not exactly a fan of being the FBI's lapdog. I don't know what the hell James was playing at working with these idiots. I probably never will. I just know that the situation we're in right now is not the situation I want to be in. Because answering to a Fed is not my idea of a good time. Huh, maybe you're right. It could be far worse. We could be held by some mafia across the ocean, or God only knows what crime syndicates here. I don't like having this little information. Let's be completely fair here for a second. We're flying kinda blind here. We don't know what James was into. We don't know where this thing got put. All we know is that the FBI wants it, the Mafia wants it, and we might have a lead in his Uncle Thomas. I'm surprised he never mentioned Thomas to you. No. I didn't mean it like that. It's not that James didn't trust you, believe me, I know he did. Thomas is a piece of work. He never would have left the life if he didn't have to. Oh, that's a whole complicated story. Of course, I trust you enough. I trust you more than anyone on this planet. I'm just confused. Maybe James wanted to use Thomas as a failsafe, a safe house for a safe house. I don't know. Maybe he kept him secret because it was the only way to make sure there was one fallback point that nobody could access. That's about the best answer I've got right now. Like I said, he was a safe cracker. One of the best. It's actually what helped him get a job in the security field. He does assessments for people. Yeah. They'll bring him in, he'll go over their security system, find the flaws, the blind spots. He'll compile everything, present a package to, beef up the security and stay on as a consultant to make sure everything runs smoothly. Like the first 6 months until the company gets on their own feet. From what I understand, it's a decently lucrative little, side business. I say side business because if the rumors about his uncle are to be believed, the man's rolling, and I mean rolling, in cash. Jobs all across the country, across the world, cash, gems. This dude stole a little bit of everything. Why did he stop? Well, that's a two-pronged story. The first part, very simply, was James. When James's parents died, he needed somewhere to go. Thomas was the only relative, so he got custody. From what I understand, he thought about putting James up for adoption, tossing him straight into an orphanage, but he was always afraid that his sister's ghost would come out of her grave and just kick the shit out of him. Yeah, he felt some sort of obligation when all was said and done, so I understand it. It's family. No, hey now. I grew up as an orphan. That doesn't mean I don't understand family. Don't forget, James was my family too. I would have done anything for him. Exactly. Thomas felt obliged to take care of him, so brought him in, gave him a home, raised him. I actually had a second bedroom at Thomas's place. Oh, yeah. I was always welcome there for dinner. Funnily enough, it was Thomas that got me into thieving a little bit. I found his lockpick set one day. I always had a thing for tools, and, well, they seemed cool. So I started messing about with them a little bit. I had no idea what they were. Thomas caught me, but rather than yelling at me, he showed me his lockpick trainer. A series of 12 different locks, all switchable so that you never really got the same lock twice. And I would just pick all day. So my fingers got the handle of it, and I could do it blindfolded. Probably not the best thing you could teach a kid, but he wasn't exactly cut out to be a parent. Oh, James, he taught how to speak. You knew him as well as I did. There wasn't a problem James couldn't talk himself out of. Truth be told, he made a better con man than he did a thief. Oh, yeah, absolutely. James was gifted when it came to talking to people. Yeah. Do you remember the one time in, where was that, Montana? That jewelry store? He literally convinced the cops that we had broken in because we were all sleepwalking. I know. How do you believe that? How do you believe that line? That's amazing to me. Sure enough, we got out of there, though. With all the gems. That was an impressive night. Yeah. I miss having him around for that. I miss having him around for a lot of reasons. Don't get me wrong now. I love you. I love having you next to me. And I wouldn't trade it for the world, but I can't lie to you and tell you that I don't miss him. Both as a partner and as a brother. I know you miss him too. And that's fair. Hmm. All right, the second reason. So, apparently, as James told the story, Thomas stole something, from a crime family somewhere out west near Chicago. Never did tell me what it was, but got him in a lot of hot water. Was given the option of give us the stuff back and retire, or we come knocking. He decided he wanted to live. The Mistretti family, I believe. Can't quite remember. It was years ago. But it was enough of a catalyst, that and James, to get him out. That was the other thing. To be honest, he had kind of come to the end of the road. Most thieves do at a point. We will. There's nothing left to steal. Or the game isn't worth it anymore. Oh, I think for you and me, the game is going to be not worth it anymore after a while. That's okay, though. We can absolutely pack it in. There's enough hidden. Don't worry. Wait, do you think I didn't hide assets? Oh, good lord. Yeah, no. There's a ton of stuff. It's all hidden. I have coffers. You and I will be set for life. Don't you worry. Because the last thing I wanted was for you and I to end up on the wrong side of a job. No cash, no future, no options. We always have options. Maybe not today. Unfortunately, I think Thomas is our best option, but we'll have to cross that bridge when we come to it. Sometimes I think we have been at this life just a little too long, but I'm not ready to stop. You neither? Good. Because we're gonna have some work to do before this is over. And I don't mean our thieving, I mean this little escapade. Because if I know Thomas, and I do, whatever this thing is, he won't have it with him. We're gonna have to go get it. And I have an odd feeling we're gonna have to steal it to get it. Oh, because that is absolutely up Thomas's alley. Hide the thing so well that even the best thief would have trouble getting it? That's Thomas. And hey, FBI man, if you're listening, I want immunity for that one. For the both of us. You don't get to lock us up. We're stealing for you in that one. I've got no idea if he can hear me. Maybe he can, maybe he can't. I don't particularly care. I just care that we get this job done. Yeah. I want to be clear of this too. Back to our lives. Hey, we'll get there. I believe that. We just have to keep pushing, okay? Good. Do me a favor, what does the map say? Yeah, we have to follow paper maps. Thomas is super off grid, so. Okay, that means our turn should be coming up soon. And then. Well, it's like another hour on back roads. Listen, if you want to close your eyes for a bit, I'll get us there safe and sound, okay? Because you kinda look a little tired. That's okay, it's been that kind of day. Shit, it's been that kind of month. Yeah? Okay. You get some sleep. I'll wake you before we get there.